Ladies and gentlemen, this is Hollywood Joe from Hollywood's World of Sports, coming to you today with another edition of Hollywood's Hot Topics. And today I got to talk to you about Major League Baseball because Major League Baseball has taken some extreme actions and has got themselves in the political crosshairs once again. As most of you know, the 2021 MLB All-Star Game was supposed to be in Atlanta, and the Atlanta Braves obviously were going to be the hosting team, but Major League Baseball decided to announce today, because of a political vote and a political law put into place by the state of Georgia, they are removing the All-Star Game from Atlanta, Georgia, and the Atlanta Braves home field. Now, I'm not going to get into the political aspect of it. I don't really care. I don't live in Georgia. I hate politics, so I don't really care about the details of the new law that they passed. I don't care. What I do care about is sports getting too political once again. We've seen it in basketball. We've seen it in football. Hell, we've seen it in NASCAR. These sports organizations are starting to feel more like political affiliations every time I turned on the TV. And yet, people wonder why sports are not doing well in the ratings, and they continue to dip in the ratings. When people watch sports, they don't want to hear about politics. They don't want to hear about political issues. Yes, I agree that there are human rights issues and equality issues that do need to be addressed. Not going to deny that. I am 100% for those issues being addressed. But at the same time, how are you supposed to enjoy the game when all of that is being thrown in your face while you're trying to enjoy it? That is my point here. And baseball has made a very, very grave mistake by pulling the All-Star Game from Atlanta. I do believe that this is not going to sit well with the fans. I think that given the fact that this is they're in labor talks, this year, and their, collective bargaining agreement runs out pretty quickly. This is not a good move for baseball. Baseball's had too many problems in the past with lockouts, with steroids, with trash cans, with all sorts of problems that have turned people away from baseball. And it seems like every time baseball tries to gain some momentum back, they do something stupid to screw it up. And to me, getting politically involved is doing something stupid that is going to screw their momentum up. People are sick of hearing about politics, especially when they're trying to watch sports, especially when they're trying to watch their favorite TV shows or listen to their favorite music. People are sick of it. People don't want to hear about it. And like I said, this is very unfair to the city of Atlanta. Given the last year and how businesses have struggled to stay open, entertainment venues, restaurants, small businesses, all those types of businesses have struggled to stay open. And now you take away a big event that could have helped those businesses over a political law or political, vote. I think it's wrong. I think Major League Baseball is wrong, and Major League Baseball screwed the Atlanta Braves over, screwed the city of Atlanta over, and they're the victims in this, in my opinion. They're not the ones that made the law. They're not the ones that put this law into effect. So therefore, they shouldn't be punished. You can make a statement, come out and say you don't agree with it and you don't support it, but that doesn't mean you yank the All-Star game from the Braves in the city of Atlanta. No, that's wrong. That is flat out wrong. I mean, I could get into the political stuff about it all day if I really wanted to, but again, I absolutely hate politics and I hate politicians. I don't, the sports fan inside of me, I am absolutely sick and disgusted by Major League Baseball's decision today. I think they need to take a long, hard look in the mirror and look at the other sports when they get too politically involved. NASCAR's ratings last year dipped because they got too politically involved. Football's ratings continue to dip because they get too politically involved. Hell, the NBA's ratings continue to slowly dip because people are sick of them being too politically involved. Like I said, I understand there's other issues like human rights and equality issues. You know what? Talk about them. Use your platform to raise awareness. But when it comes to the laws and the policies that our government makes, sports organizations have no business making decisions based off of that. And this is exactly what this was. Major League Baseball made a decision based off a law that the state of Georgia created. And I'm sorry. Like I said, I did read the law. I read most of the 98-page document about it. Do I agree with all of it? No. Do I think some of it's necessary? Maybe. I don't know. I'm just so frustrated that, as a sports fan, you can't really enjoy sports anymore because everything's got to be politically driven. And, I don't know. It's frustrating. And so, again, I feel bad for the city of Atlanta. I feel bad for the stadium workers of Atlanta who probably get some bonus money for working the All-Star game. I feel bad for the surrounding businesses in Atlanta that could have made a lot of money off this event. Like I said, I feel bad for Atlanta. And this is another reason why sports need to stay out of politics unless it comes to equality and humanity issues. This whole voting law has nothing to do with equality and human rights. It has everything to do with making sure fraud doesn't happen. And so that's just my take on it. Maybe the Georgia government overstepped a little bit. That's not for me to decide. It's not for Major League Baseball to decide either. So, like I said, absolutely disgusted, sickened, and appalled by Major League Baseball's decision today, and they should be absolutely downright ashamed of themselves. So, with that being said, I've talked about this long enough. I don't like bringing this stuff up because it takes away from the athletes. It takes away from what's going on in the sport. And quite frankly, nobody really wants to hear about it anyways. But I had to get it off my mind, and I had to get it off my chest. So with that being said, my name is Hollywood Joe from Hollywood's World of Sports. Check me out on hollywoodsworldofsports.com, as well as Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, you name it, I'm probably there. Remember, as always, controversy doesn't come without criticism.